Good morning, guys. Welcome to Revin Auto 717. On today's episode, we're going to do actually get back to the Regal. I know I haven't been working on it for a while, so I finally had some time to work on it. Today, I want to take out the old carpet. I did buy some carpet a couple months ago, so I want to get that the old, ugly, nasty carpet out and then put in the new carpet. And then also I got to figure out if I want to keep the bench seat or put in the bucket seats that I got for it. So I'm gonna try to mock it up and see what you guys think, and got to figure out what the heck I want to do with it. If I want to do a fuller shifter or keep it on the column, got to figure all this out. And then also just have to button up a couple other odds and ends. I got to change the passenger side quarter window out. It has the stock limited rear window, and I have to put the Grand National window in. So I have to do a couple of those things. So here we go. Well, here is how the car is currently sitting. The interior you can see here. Here I have the seats actually taken out of the car. Here's the factory carpet. It is very disgusting. So my goal is to rip the carpet out, rip the front out, and then rip the back out, and then also get this rear seat out, which I believe is not even in at all. It actually just comes right out. So I want to take all that out, and then on this side I still need to pull the top panel out there and get to the bolts to take the window out like I did on this side, which I have it all taped up. But basically what I'm trying to do is the Grand National trim, it has a rubber piece that goes around the outside of the window, and going from the partial vinyl top to the full hard top, I needed to get that weather strip to protect the from getting water inside the car. So I got that. I have the one side completely done. You can see here I have the panel put back on, all the screws and everything put back in. Everything is good to go. The only thing that I need to do yet is there's a piece that covers this that I have to put on yet. Aside from that, that's all done. So let's get to it. And before I do that, I'll show you the passenger side, what I'm talking about. Here you can see this actually fit in the for the partial cover. It actually slipped in there, and that's what kind of protected it. So I'm going to get rid of this window and then get the Grand National window, which I have in some boxes that I have to do. So once I do that, then that'll be all good to go. And also I have to finish this side up, so I need to take the window out anyways to finish this window. So let's get to it. So you can see the factory carpet here. It doesn't actually look too bad, but it smells really bad and just really needed to be replaced. So we're going to continue on. But here you go. You can see here. Here's the back. Still got to get this stuck bolt out, the hex or I guess that'd be the star. But here you can see here's a little bit on this side. That doesn't look too bad. I feel like I can sand that down and then put a nice coat of paint on it. Then we'll slide around to the other side. That's not looking too hot on this side. But this is probably typical. You can see here, most of this looks like surface, but it looks kind of thin right in here. So I'm going to try to clean it up the best I can. And if I have to replace this section, I'll have to get a piece and weld it in. So now I just got to get this stubborn bolt out here. I think I'm going to pause the video here, and I might be cursing and swearing a lot to get this damn thing out. So we'll keep on going. Oh, and here's a receipt. Let's see what this is from. This is 6/21/2002 AutoZone. Valve cover gaskets, fastener, and some different fasteners. So there it is from 2002. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that says, it says Greenville, Tennessee. So this car must have been all over the place. It is now in York, Pennsylvania. So it's been all over the country. So we'll continue on. Okay, well here's an update. Got all the carpet out. Didn't actually have to custom swear too much on that. I'm getting that hex star bolt, whatever you want to call it, out. Just had to use some vice grips, and came out with very little worrisome. Next thing I'm going to do is get my shop vac and vacuum everything up. I'll move that so we can see it. I'm just going to shop vac everything, make it look all nice. Then I'll start cleaning up this area here and just kind of work my way around with a wire brush and everything, see what I can get up, and we'll go from there. Okay, just unrolled the new carpet for the Buick Regal. Here you can see I have it all rolled out. Just trying to let it get all the wrinkles out. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in tonight or not, or I mean today. So I just wanted to show you guys what it is, and then here's the box for it. Auto Customs carpet. I can show you the link where I bought it from, but it seems like it's really nice. I mean, it comes with it's all cut out. It comes with the padding and everything for it. Even has for on the driver's side where your feet will go. I mean, it has all that. It looks really nice. The only thing I'll have to figure out is if how the fit is. It looked like the previous carpet that was in it. I'm not sure if that was the original or not, but that was a two-piece carpet, and this is a one-piece. So I mean, that'll at least look nice in here. And then inside the Regal, I cleaned everything up really, really well, and then I sprayed. Here, I'll show you what I sprayed in here. Sprayed this. It's called Zinc Renew. Kind of kills the rust and then turns it back into metal. Sprayed that in there, let it sit for an hour, and that was before I scuffed everything up, and everything looked really good. And then after that was done, I got a little bit of undercoating and I sprayed it. I'm going to get another whole can of undercoating and spray the whole thing, maybe 2 cans, I'll see. And that side over there, it was actually surprisingly, it was just a bunch of surface rust on it. It looks really, really nice. I was actually kind of surprised. I mean, you can still see a little bit of it, but it wasn't too bad. So I'm just gonna roll with it and keep on going. Here you go. You can see the back in there. And then the next big thing was I was originally gonna do bucket seats. I don't know if I talked before early in previous videos, I think, but I was going to do these bucket seats and have them redone and everything. And the more I got to thinking about it, probably I'm going for the sleeper look. It's going to be fairly quiet and everything. So I have the stock seats here. So I'm looking at just getting them recovered and everything, see what that's going to cost, and then just put them back in. Probably do like a black color, and then I have these over here the passenger side. I'll take this off and clean it all up, but my thought is just to keep it the way it is, and then I'll do the back seats. The back seat the same way. I'll take that off and get it recovered and everything, but just to keep it kind of the sleeper. I know I did put a tag in it and all that stuff, so I mean I do have that on it and the gauges and everything, but just if you pull up to somebody at a stoplight and just barely idling and you can't really hear it and they want to race you, and you can smoke the doors, blow the doors off of them, and they won't even know what hit them. So it's kind of what I'm going for. It's gonna look pretty good when it's done. Now once I get the I have to run out and get a couple things. Once I come back and finish up the painting, I'll put the carpet in and see how it goes. I'll try to show as much video as I can of me putting it in, and I'm gonna have to obviously cut for all the holes here. I'm gonna have to cut for all that, and so it'll be a slow process, but I'll try to do as much footage as I can for you to show you how the install went, and then I can let you know how this from what is it, ACC Auto Custom Carpets, see how the fit goes for that, and I can give you a link for where I got the carpet. So well, let's keep on going on this thing. Hey guys, sorry my camera died during that and didn't realize it till just now. I was able to sand everything down, and then I put a coat of undercoating on everything. I actually have the carpet. I was actually placing it and I saw that the thing was dead, so I went and quickly charged it, and currently using my phone right now, so hopefully that thing will charge up quick, but I can kind of show you here what I did. I sanded everything down, and then I just put a thing of undercoating on everything. You can see I did everything there. Did the other side. The other side was pretty rough. I sprayed some zinc renew. I don't know if you'll see that in the video or not, but I sprayed some zinc renew to try to kill the rust, and I did that on this side and as well as this side down here, so just to try to kill the rust, and then also it kind of turns the rust back into metal from what I was told. So did that, and now I'm going to try to fit the carpet up and see how that goes. So I'm going to put this over here, see how things go. There we go. You can kind of see it here. Have this side pretty far up. I think that's about as far as I can get. I'm going to try to pull the passenger side up a little bit farther. Looks like back here the fitment's pretty darn good. Might have to do a little bit of coaxing around here, get it to work. But the next thing is I'll just have to cut out for where the seats are going to go. And then there's some wires here that I have to run up, and then I have to figure out where the holes are going to go for running the seat belts and everything. But actually right now it's looking pretty good. I'll have to vacuum everything up, figure out what I want to do here to hold everything down. I have to cut around that, it's no big deal. But yeah, I can show you on the other side here. Have this side pretty well good. I'm gonna have to cut, that way the seat, I don't know if you can see that or not, the back of the seat goes into there to catch it. So we'll keep going. Kind of show you quick what I did. See if I can get a light here quick for you. Show you what I'm doing.
Okay, if you can see this, I just basically put little X's and then I pulled the bolts up through. You can see there I did that one, and I did that one, and that's basically all I'm doing. I just put wherever I can feel the bolt coming up, I just make an X right there and then I push it through. Very easy to do, and you can, as you can see, you don't really mess up the carpet at all, and it still looks really, really nice. So I'm going to continue going. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the X's where the seat belt bracket needs to go. I have to do it on this side and then on the other side. So we're going to continue going here. I just was showing you kind of what I was doing. So we're going to keep on going. Okay, so I got this side done. I just have to do that side over here. Try to get some lights so you can see. So I'll get some lights here. Does that help at all? A little bit. I'm going to actually put this on the inside here. There we go. And I'll do a little bit of trimming. I'll trim this up. Might as well do that now. And guys, just so you know, I'm not anywhere close to being an expert on this, so I'm kind of just doing it as I go. And I've done a couple car interiors over the years, so just kind of learned. My first car I did was I had restored a 95 Mustang. It was basically stock when I got it. Did heads cam intake on it. Did basically the trip flow top end kit. Then I went onto the inside, redid the carpet, put in some nice seats, custom seats I had done for it. I also then did the outside. I put some Mustang Cobra rims, the 03 Cobra rims on it. They were chromed, deep dish, or not deep dish, they were staggered. It was a fun little car. It was yellow. I can show you a picture of that, and I'll do that right now. I'm just showing you kind of what it looked like. Get this off. And that was my second car that I had. I got that when I was 15 years old. My dad and I went halves on it, and he helped me restore it, and I paid him back, just working odd jobs around the house, and had a little landscaping company back then, and he helped me start that and run it and everything. He kind of did the logistics and everything, and I obviously mowed, and so it was a nice little job and made money I could put into my car, so that's always a plus. But actually my first car, believe it or not, was a 1987 Honda CRX. I bought that for $300. It was a little 5-speed. If I have a picture, I'll show it to you. It was the ugliest freaking car. It was like a 1.2 liter carbureted motor. thing was a dog, but it got good gas mileage and it was cheap, and it was basically all I could afford, working as much as I did. So yeah, but I can do another video showing all the cars that I've had and trucks I have had. And so I mean, I've had anywhere from a 2008 Subaru WRX to a 900 plus horsepower 03 Cobra, but I can do that in a different video, just kind of showing you everything that I've had and kind of my background on how I came to love cars so much. So we do that in a different video. But just going back to this here, everything looks like it's lining up pretty good. Gonna start putting all the screws back in here.